Okay, so now you're registered for the timeline, and now what I'm going to do is just give you some quick hints on ways to use the timeline to edit stuff, to add stuff to it, and other little tricks and trades. On the back of one of your worksheets, you have a thing that says hints on how to use history, which goes through all the different things that you could click on how you can use the website to the best of your ability. So what we're going to do is watch on the screen here. When you go to timelines and you sign in, you're going to hit create a timeline. And when it comes to this, use your imagination. Do whatever you want with it when it relates to American Revolution and the build up to it. So as you scroll down, there's many different things you can do. You could add a banner, you could add a picture, you could add a cover, you could add, change the heading of what you want to do. But then you see down here, there's different boxes for different things. Now you can get rid of some of these boxes by using the trash can. So like you're not going to need a quiz. So you hit that, yeah, I'm sure. And you're not going to need to do a random question. So you can get rid of that as well. You're not going to be uploading an audio file. You can get rid of that. But some things that you are going to be doing have to do with making this more than just a boring everyday timeline. So for at least 5 of your events, you're going to be using one that's like this. So you can add an image and then put the description here. If you need to do more, obviously you need more than 3, you use this little plus sign here. So when you click on that, it'll say, do you want one that's just text, which is like this one over here? Do you want one that's an image like this one? Do you want a video one like this one? So you're going to be hitting the text one, probably about 20 times or so to keep adding another one, another one, another one. And remember, using this little cross part here, you can move it from one spot to another to put all of your dates, remember, have to be in chronological or time order. Now, 2 quick things. One, so say you want to do the video, you have to do one video of up to 3 minutes. So you're not putting a full movie. For example, you go to this and you have one set up for a video. I have one set up here for it. So I'm going to take the website, right click, and copy. When you go back to the website for your timeline, you're simply just going to paste a link to YouTube video. You're going to paste it right here. And when you paste it right here, it's actually going to upload it for you. And boom, there's the video. So on the other side, let's see here, it says add an image. So you're going to do up to 5 images, or at least 5 images. So let's take Lincoln, for example. If I take Lincoln and I right click on him, I could save the image as. And when I click on save image as, for me, it's really easy just to put it on the desktop because then you're always going to find it. So this is a good title here. Save it. Go back to where you got it from, your timeline. Add your image. Upload it. And like I said, it's real simple if you just put it on desktop or wherever you want to save it. So let's put Mr. Lincoln in there. And here he comes. Now remember, on the bottom of these, for example, the video one has the link to it. So you could put a little description here saying, so if you want, you can do exactly what it is. Now, when you have images like this, yes, you might not know exactly where it comes from. So you might see it here or somewhere else. So if you have a different site, so it says here on the bottom, just make sure you put on the bottom here credits to where you got the site. So that's giving credit for where I got it. Plus at the same time, you still have to have information about the site. So very simple. And make sure, like we said, you have your date. So now, with that, like I said, when you see the dates, you have to go by the starting date. So Battle of Gettysburg happened in 1863, for example. So if you see, I have this part. Whoa, begetter, not bad. Now, if you see, I have these out of order based on the dots. Lincoln is above him. So that's good. 1861 comes before 1863. If I need to switch them, just make sure you come down, grab on the little cross, and you can move it above Lincoln. You can see where the dot is. All right, guys, play around with this. I know you guys are really smart when it comes to electronics. Have some fun with it. Make some things interesting. And like I said, I'm going to be checking on you as the days go on because I can see your timeline from my house. So make sure you have your sites credible. Type exactly what you put in your boxes onto your timeline, and it should be all good. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. If you got any questions, remember, make sure you email me.